grabbed 13 hits in the game as they...
Well, with the roof shut, the conditions will be comfortable here at Miller Park in Milwaukee. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the American League's Houston Astros and the Milwaukee Brewers. It's Brewers baseball next on the show. Taylor Jungmann will be the man on the mound for the Brewers. Eric, any thoughts?
Well, guys, he's got an ERA of under 3.5, which is pretty decent for a starter. Pretty good chance that we'll see a good start from him here in this one.
Jose Altuve strides forward, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off tonight for Houston, second baseman.
First pitch of the night is over for strike one as we get started right on time at 7:10 p.m.
My whole bench is
NEK, as we take
done.
a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They come in not exactly
All they got is
setting
Josh
the
Fields
world on fire as they've
and a
dropped
couple
5
guys.
of their last 8 ball games.
And I think it's just going to be a matter of putting yesterday behind you. It wasn't their finest performance of the year, that's for sure, but they're capable of playing much better ball, and I think we'll see a sharper focus here in this one.
And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Steve, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Well, I think you just got to go up there and put the ball in play. This is one of the worst fielding teams you're playing against today. Put the ball in play. Good things will probably happen. Either a base hit or maybe an error.
Throw on to first, 2 gone. And with that, let's take a look at the Brewers defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, the center fielder in this one, as good as anybody out there in the field. Has a lot of speed, can cover a lot of ground, and most importantly, he's very reliable.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Down and away, ball 1. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
Yeah, Ferguson might call a few strikes below the knees from time to time, but he tends to get pretty high praise. He's consistent, and he gets the call right just about every time.
Swing and a little tapper. Throw to first in plenty of time, and his side is retired. So a fairly painless top of the first. And now the Jeremy Hellickson, a right-hander from the state of Iowa, gets the starting assignment. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, guys, not a big strikeout pitcher here on the mound, so expect to see a lot of balls put in play, defense being very involved. Should be fun to watch.
Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. He may not throw a ton of changeups here tonight, but he's got a good one when he needs it.
And I think he will need it because this is a good fastball hitting team. Most teams are, so the more you can keep these guys guessing off balance, the better.
Hit the other way out toward right field.
Bro.
Therefore, it is Springer, and he's got it for the first out.
They gotta be one of the
Now for a
best
look at the hometown Brewers starting lineup. Who do you have
defenses
your
that
eye
they've
on,
played.
EK?
Well, Matt, I'm going to be looking to see if that guy in the 7th spot can stay hot. He is such a clutch hitter for this ball club. His average with runners in scoring position is up over 400 on the year, so expect him to cash in if he gets a chance.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. With a moment now, let's call on a look at how the Astros line it up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric?
Well, guys, we get to watch one of the best fielding teams in the league. They can go out and get the ball.
Oh, thank God.
As anybody in all of baseball. Makes pitching a lot easier.
And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word.
Yeah, and that's a 2-out error right here in the first inning. Now, you hate to prolong any inning, but especially the first one. Now you're going to force your guy to face another dangerous hitter in this inning when he should be relaxing in the dugout.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. And the
Damn it.
off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Brewers come up in. George Springer.
That should have
will
been a hit,
stand in.
dude.
He, too, had 3 hits in the win last night.
Yeah, that was a good one for him, and he needed it because, as you can see, his batting average on the year ain't pretty.
On the ground to third. Juarez is up with it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. Colby Rasmus will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. Fielded by Jeanette. Throw gets him 2 down.
Batting 6.
Mark Canha into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run.
Batting 7. First baseman.
So a solo shot down the line in left. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And the Astros take a 1-0 lead. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
That big curveball is not an easy one to take on an 0-2 count. That's a great job of holding on.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And the gamble will work out. He's in at second base with a 2-out double.
Batting 8.
Jason Castro, the hitter now, with a chance to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Fastball in there for a called strike. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Astros off and running on the solo homer. On to the bottom of inning number 2. Kirk Neuenhuis will come forward now, back in the lineup after being used as a pinch hitter last night. This is line to left, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Batting 6.
Jonathan Villar will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game.
Well, his numbers have been kind of ugly for the entire season, but guess what? Over his last 10 games, he's hitting over 400.
Batting 7. Third baseman.
So stepping in, number 18, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Bunt attempt, but this one might have too much on it. And the throw will come to first, so the sacrifice works as planned.
I don't think you can ask for a whole lot more right here. You get back-to-back singles, then a good sacrifice, and just like that, they're set up for what could be a big inning.
Hellickson pauses. First pitch on the way. Sent out to straightaway center field. Gomez moves over. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. And no chance
There you go. That's what we're talking about.
Third safely.
Well, nobody's going to confuse this guy with Miguel Cabrera or Chris Davis, but with the runner on third, he doesn't have to hit the ball out of the ballpark. Just has to get one deep enough out there to deliver that run from third. That's nice going.
Towards second. But right
No.
there is the second baseman, and that will retire
I thought that was going to be...
Brewers forced to settle for one. We'll go now to the top of the third. All tied at 1-1.
I thought that was going to be a hit, boys.
Jeremy Hellickson set to lead off the third. 9-1-2 due up.
Well, you know it's always a tough inning when your pitcher leads off for you because
Are you
most of
joking?
the time the guys just flat out can't hit. But who knows? Maybe he can get something started here and help himself out.
1-1.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Yeah, kind of a late decision to swing there. Even if he hits that thing, that might just be a routine fly to right.
Jose Altuve will dig in for a second time. A strikeout victim opening up the ball game. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he's retired, one away. So a runner at first with one man gone, and standing in the speedy Carlos Gomez. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike one. And he lays off for ball one.
He didn't get the call there, but he's making some quality pitches on that outside corner.
And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. In the dirt here. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Well, that pitch is so low and such an easy
Come
take
on,
that
man.
you basically waste that opportunity you had on 2-2.
And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat. Coming to the plate now, Carlos Correa. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike, 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
Grounded to third. Backhanded. Throw in time, and the side is retired. One left for Houston. After 2.5, it remains a 1-1 ball game. Austin Jackson will try it again. He flied out to start the home first.
Yeah, but he hit it hard, though. He put a really nice swing on it. And we'll see if he can do that same thing right here.
Chop foul at the plate, strike one. Hellickson sets his sights. Here's the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And that's smart for most guys, but you've got to know your scouting report because this is a guy that can cover the outside part of the plate.
Takes this the other way to
Bastard.
right. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. So he's on base here to kick off their half of the third as we take a look at the league leaderboard in hits.
Yeah, and as we do that, Matt, it's pretty easy to find him. Holding down that #1 spot in the National League here into June. Clearly just an absolute terror at the dish. A hitting machine if I ever saw one. Everything is going his way, and he's got another hit right there.
Throw over to the bag, and the runner back.
Why not? Make him get dirty.
Swing and a looper to left. Rasmus over to his right. And that's the first out of the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Kendrys Morales. As the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Decent numbers, but nothing amazing from the left side of the plate so far this season.
Hit high and deep to straightaway right field.
Finally.
Looking up, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Let's go.
A two-run blast to straightaway right field. 8th home run on the season for him, and it gives the Brewers a 3-1 lead.
This is a situation where you wonder how much of his concentration is on first base and how much of it is on home plate. Because if you're not 100% locked in on the guy at the plate, folks will make you pay at this level.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Fly ball out toward left center field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Number 10.
Digging in to try it again, Kirk Neuenhuis. He singled his last time up. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit hard on the ground to the right. Altuve fields it cleanly. Throw gets him there from short right field. A nice play, and that one ends the inning. But the Brewers do get 2 on this 2-run home run. We're through 3 here in southern Wisconsin. It's now 3-1 Milwaukee. George Springer is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. High in the air out to center field. Jackson is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Colby Rasmus stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. In there at the knees, strike 1.
Boy, we're well into this ball game now, and he's thrown 70% first pitch strikes to all the hitters he's faced. And when you can get ahead, your results are going to turn out well.
On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th.
Third baseman, Mark Canha.
In now, Mark Canha. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Well, I think he proved that he can turn on a pretty good fastball and hit it out of the ballpark, so you need a different approach in this at-bat.
Bounced weakly near the plate. Ladd scoops it up. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Astros go down 1-2-3, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Jonathan Villar is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Rasmus is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out.
Third baseman,
Jesus Juarez did his job in his first at-bat, laying down a successful sacrifice bunt.
Yeah, a well-executed bunt his last at-bat, but obviously this time he's swinging away.
Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon.
A couple of hard-hit balls here to start the inning. Well, the first one found a glove, but not this one, though. He's on with a 1-out single.
Now a move over to first, and he'll get back in safely. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does 2 things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
Hit hard on the ground to third. Fielded cleanly. Altuve for 1. Relay to first in time. Leading off the inning, Tom Noonan, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
On the ground to the right side, Jeanette has it, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The batter, number 15,
Jason Castro is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he went down in flames, too. Got him on just 3 pitches.
And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. And another foul ball. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. Jeremy Hellickson will dig in. He singled his first time around.
Yeah, he showed a little prowess with the bat last time, and they may have to pitch him a little bit tougher right here.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2.
You're catching up. You're catching up. Is that right? Is that right? Catching up, buddy?
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Yeah, that's the put-away curveball. A great pitch with 2 strikes. He started in the zone and then let it work out and see if he'll chase.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Ozuna is under it. And the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They still trail it here 3-1. Taylor Jungmann comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
Pitcher, Taylor Jungmann.
Sinking line drive out to right center.
Fuck.
Oh, and this goes right past him. Around first, heading for second now. The throw into second, and he is in there.
Let's go.
Yeah, it looked like a fairly routine play there. Don't know if he took his eye off it or what, but he winds up basically whiffing on the catch, and that's going to wind up a 2-base error.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Here's Austin Jackson, the center fielder, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0.
And I think that's been a big part of the problem so far. He just can't locate his fastball, especially in situations where he has to.
Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. Foul. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 3 runs,
2 balls
5
and a strike,
hits,
huh?
and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Liner toward right center. That's in there. Base hit. Around third and being waved on home.
Let's go.
The run scores from second, and it's a 4-1 game.
So often we talk about the benefit of working the count in your favor. And here he gets it to 3-1, and he gets his fastball. Bang! He drives it for an RBI single.
Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett, as he'll pick on the first pitch and hit a ground ball towards second. To second
I'm not doing that no more.
On to first, and they get them both.
I'm not doing that no more.
Hendrys Morales. He hit a 2-run jack in his first
Alright, I'm just gonna bunt every time.
First pitch on its way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Well, you're not going to get that call if you've been all over the place. Now, if I'm pitching, I want that call, but at this point, no, he hasn't earned it.
This one's a strike. It's 1-1. The pitch. Right side and right into the shift. Altuve with a bare hand. It's there. He got him.
Wow.
Jose Altuve will stand in to lead things off, as the top of this batting order really hasn't been much of a factor so far.
Yeah, and between the top 3 guys in this lineup, no hits between them. And you got to figure you're not going to win too many games when that's the case.
Ball 1.
Well, here's a little trivia for you, Matt. On May 1st of 2012, Jose Altuve faced Mets pitcher John Roush, who's 6 feet 11 inches tall. The 1.5-foot height differential is said to be the most in MLB history between a pitcher and batter.
And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
He's been able to get outs when he needs them with that curveball, and there you see what his pitch breakdown has been so far.
Carlos Gomez will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yep, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can put those other ABs behind him.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
And it looks like the scouting report says, work this guy away, and it's been paying off.
And whoever put together that scouting report did a real nice job, because this whole team hasn't done much offensively at all.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hit hard on the ground to second. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 1.
Carlos Correa will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far. And he lays off there 1-0.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
A strike, and it's 2-1.
And after you move a guy off the plate and you know he's all worked up, that's a perfect time to drop a curveball or a changeup on him. Great pitch call right there.
And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Marcell Ozuna will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Here's Hellickson back to work now as he jumps ahead of the first man to greet him here. It's strike 1. Drilled to first. Noonan.
I don't know if I wanted to swing it that or not.
And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
The right fielder, number 10.
Kirk Neuenhuis will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Yeah, putting the ball in play, sometimes that's half the battle.
Out in front of it, strike 1. 6th inning. 4-1 is our score. Smoked the other way. High and deep to left. Back goes Rasmus, but he can't get to this one. It's
Let's
off
go.
the wall.
That's a double,
And
boys.
he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Well, this ball just keeps on slicing down into that left field corner, and it didn't seem like he got all of it, yet he nearly found a way to get it out of here. Instead, he's going to have to settle for a double off that left field wall.
Now some action out in the Houston bullpen, as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Standing in now, Jonathan Villar, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. One pitch is a sinker taken for a strike 1 and 2.
Much. Do it one more time.
Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to
down
swing
side.
through it for out number 2. Jesus Juarez digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat.
And they take another single right here, too, no doubt. Runner in scoring position, so any ball into the outfield probably gets him home.
Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1.
This is a guy that's got to understand his abilities here. He's got the speed to beat out any ground ball, but he's taking uppercut swings trying to go yard.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. George Springer will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6, as they try to get something going.
And this whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the 1 run. That's it.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Hard liner toward short.
Oh, thank you.
This will be taking it out there at short, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Colby Rasmus will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game. And
oh,
that
come
misses
on.
for ball one. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point.
Should be 0-1-0.
Look
Not
out.
1-0.
2-0 now.
I think it's pretty simple. The message here is stop leaning out over the plate. Well, pitcher's got to be able to work inside, so that's just a reminder there.
Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Into the windup and the pitch. Fly ball heading for the alley. On the move is Jackson, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. He's around first on his way to second now, and he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double.
The batter, first baseman.
Tom Noonan comes forward now, and he's got to get on base any way he can with that possible tying run standing behind him in the on-deck circle. And a ball, 1-0. That one's a called strike. Back even at 1.
And this isn't the first guy that's been frozen by that pitch tonight. He's had a lot of guys shaking their heads so far.
2 out here and a runner at second. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Swinging a hard liner to short. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back with more on this.
Let's go.
Delman Ladd steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Two and 0. 3-0 now.
And that questionable call on the previous pitch, it really changes the at-bat because he doesn't want to just lay one in there on 2-0. Now it's 3-0, and the tide is not working in his favor.
And a 2-2 sinker falls in there. 3-2 now. Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And that misses ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th. Taylor Jungmann will buy himself another at-bat, and in turn he'll get himself a nice little ovation for the work he's turned in on the mound so far.
Well, he's been great. This is an appreciative crowd. They like what they've seen, and I don't blame them.
Oh, wow.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Lined hard toward right center. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The center fielder, number 27.
At the plate, Austin Jackson. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Ripped down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. Now a long throw home.
There we go.
He's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
And that may be the at-bat there that finally seals the deal here. That'll make it a 4-run lead right now, and that will be awfully tough to overcome this late in the ballgame.
Scooter Gennett stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Trying to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike 2. swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Kendrys Morales will stride in, but first we take you back to the 3rd as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. He's set. Here it comes. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0. In the dirt, and now let's see. Goes to 3rd with it, and they will get him on the recovery down at 3rd. So you can forget the wild pitch. It's a 2-5 putout, and now there are 2 gone. And a sinker is over that time. It's back to 2-1. Runner in scoring position at 2nd with 2 down. Called strike on the sinker, 2-2 now.
You can see where they want to go to try and get him out. A lot of pitches in on the hands in this sequence. They don't want him to be able to extend.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Sent on the ground out to 2nd. Throw to 1st in plenty of time, and the side is retired. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. 8th inning. Jason Castro will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
There we go.
Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game. Eduardo Nunez will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. In there, no balls and a strike.
Trying to get back in the win column.
And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1.
I know the adrenaline can get to you sometimes, but when you start overthrowing your fastball like that, that's a bit of a red flag.
Tries to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Not only has he rung up a lot of strikeouts, but he still hasn't walked a batter to this point, so his control has been really, really spot on so far.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Jackson giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Fernando Abad is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th. Marcelo Zuna will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far. Correa has it and taken it out there for the 1st out.
The right fielder, number 10.
Stepping in, Kirk Neuenhuis. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. And there's ball 1. Inside corner called as strike 1 and 2. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Jonathan Villar ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Springer. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Striding in to start the 9th, Carlos Gomez. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you're facing a pretty big deficit in this game, so they need to start clawing their way back.
Yanked on the ground down the line, but a foul ball. 1-1. 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame.
Boy, this has been a real nice series for him so far. That's 6 strikeouts right now in this series alone. Man, that's a rough weekend at the ballpark.
Hit hard towards second. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. George Springer will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far. Now the Brewers manager's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So a strong performance here as he worked his way into the 9th, but he'll let the bullpen try and close with the final 2 outs. Carter Capps will come on now as he'll try to record the final 2 outs here. George Springer comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that pitch. That's on him way too fast.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. Colby Rasmus makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. 2-0.
Yeah, he's looked at 2 close pitches. You get the feeling that this is the calm before the storm. I think he'll unload on this one if this thing is anywhere near the zone.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Taken called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Struck him out.
Got him.
Houston, good night.
Let's go.
Yeah, and you know this home crowd is going to get to drive home happy as their guys come through with a very good win.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, they tried to let him finish off the complete game, but he wound up needing a little help to get the final 2 outs. Still, 8 1/3 quality innings. You'll take that every time.
So that just about does it for EK, Psycho.
Let's go, boys.
Great Sunday action lies ahead, but first, here's what happened in the major leagues on Saturday. In the National League Central, the Brew Crew allowed 5 hits in the game as they got the home victory against the Astros 5-1. The Cincinnati Reds got 12 hits in this one as they took care of the Mets at Citi Field 6-2. Jose Fernandez earned win number 7 this season as the Marlins grabbed one from the Cubs 2-0. He is currently in the top 5 in the NL in wins. Carson Amos was untouchable on the mound, crafting an amazing no-hit performance as the Padres beat the Pirates 1-0. The St. Louis Cardinals knocked out 10 hits as a team as they defeated the visiting Giants 6-0. The Nationals knocked out 12 hits as a team as they beat the Braves in Atlanta